We'll start to see the showers and thunderstorms increase across the Ark-La-Tex, especially northern sections of the area. You can see a few scattered showers in deep east Texas and northwest Louisiana. And we do have some stronger storms which have fired up in the last couple of hours over the northern sections of the area. So let's slide into that part of the Ark-La-Tex. Strongest storm right now, just about ready to cross the Red River into extreme southeastern McCurtain County. This one capable of producing some nickel-sized hail and maybe some gusts in excess of 40 miles per hour. Pretty good storm, pretty close to the Queen right now, also capable of a little bit of hail. And you can see this line is progressing its way towards the east and northeast and will move out of the northern parts of the Ark-La-Tex here in the next couple of hours. So let's move forward here with the HRRR model. Again, this model updates a new forecast every single hour. You can see it does see the current storms that we have in place, which should move out probably about 11, maybe a little bit after that. And then we'll take a bit of a pause in advance of the main line of thunderstorms. This is likely going to produce our biggest severe weather threat as we go through the night tonight. You can see by 1 a.m. it extends from DeQueen down to about Mount Pleasant, move ahead a couple of hours, and you can see by 4 a.m. probably we'll see it arrive in Texarkana, Atlanta, Queen City, 3 a.m. or so. Likely we'll see a few thunderstorms around the Shreveport area as soon as 3 o'clock, but the main line itself probably will not move through until about 5 o'clock. And by 6 a.m., the strongest of the storms will be over towards Monroe. What's left of this rain will quickly move out of the area. And then our attention turns to these big arrows, in other words, wind, as we will see the clouds gradually move out, giving way to some sunshine. And these arrows indicate that we will see a wind gust tomorrow that you'll see here with Robin Sturdy to Futurecast. The wind gusts, or this is rotation potential, I should say, from the HRRR before I get to the wind. And you can see these swaths here. This is where actually Futurecast is showing we will see the potential for rotating thunderstorms. Notice that the potential is highest across the northern half of the area, and especially the northern quarter of the Ark-La-Tex is where that threat may be high. So all of us will have that chance for the tornado, but that risk may be highest over the northern sections of the area. Now, I mentioned the wind gusts. Yellow on this map indicates 30 miles per hour, red 40 miles per hour. So you can see the widespread 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts. This, at the beginning of this sloop, these are thunderstorm wind gusts that you'll see pop up here later on tonight as the line moves through. This is non-thunderstorm wind gusts just caused by the pressure gradient that we'll be experiencing, with a gust tomorrow likely exceeding 40 miles per hour, especially as we progress away through the morning hours tomorrow. Now, as far as the longer range, we'll take a break. Most of tomorrow from the rain, tomorrow night and Saturday. So let's take Robin Sturdy to Futurecast forward into Sunday morning. And you can see we might start with a little bit of sunshine, but clouds will quickly return. By late afternoon, we very well could see a little bit of snow across the northern sections of the area. As we progress our way into the evening hours, that snow will remain confined to the northern parts of the Ark-La-Tex. And then everything begins to shift more towards the south and east. Notice more pink here. This is a mixture of sleet and freezing rain. Obviously, white is all snow. Notice that we stay in the pink in Shreveport in the northern sections, southern sections of the Ark-La-Tex. So we'll probably see, I'm going to kind of cover that in a second. Let's talk about snow first of all. Notice Futurecast shows a good possible 4 inches plus over the northern sections of the area. I would say 2 to 4 would be a reasonable expectation, maybe 1 to 2 between Texarkana and Shreveport, and not much as you work your way south of Interstate 20. Let's compare that to the other models, and you can see northern parts of the area, DeQueen, you can see pretty good agreement here in the models that we'll see that 2 to 4 inches. Again, closer to 1 to 2 in Texarkana, maybe a little bit more. And not much, most models indicating as far as Shreveport. This is where we could see mainly sleet across the I-20 corridor here. These numbers, I think, a little bit low. If we see all sleet, it'll probably be at least 1/4 of an inch, given the amount of liquid that we're anticipating. And then shift this to freezing rain. You can see that's confined to the southern sections of the Ark-La-Tex, mainly during the day Monday. And notice we could see more than 1/10, maybe 2/10 of an inch of freezing rain across the southern sections of the area. So snow north, Middle will be a mix, and mainly ice is what we're looking at right now across the southern part of the Arklatex. And everything that falls will likely stay on the ground because temperatures will dip below freezing and stay there. You can see lows Tuesday morning, single digits and teens. We'll see the same thing for Wednesday morning. Probably not rise above freezing until Wednesday. So tonight, thunderstorms likely, some severe. Temperatures tomorrow morning, 30s and 40s north, 50s south and east. And all of us will see falling temperatures during the day. These are sunset temperatures, mainly in the 30s and 40s. Wind chills will be in the 20s and 30s as you head home tomorrow evening. As far as the longer range picture, get past Wednesday morning, we start to warm up. Details on that in your 10-day forecast coming up in 30 seconds.